make the jump in, seeing that small camp being farmed up, he wants to go for the first blood, and it looks like he's probably got it. Carl can't do anything. Yopash able to secure first blood, and tips are out against Carl.
And already down to around half HP.
The Sep stick onto Whitemon. Oh, Skem and Whitemon playing around with each other right now as Whitemon does get the water room there. He's going to be able to walk away and even take a bounty rune for himself. A mid lane, there is another jump in onto Carl on that Kunkka. He's in big trouble at the moment as the Shadow Strike's still ticking him down, and I don't think he can make it out. He'll try to eat a tango, and that actually might be enough. He is surviving through it. Carl is going to survive on 9 HP, as now the chase is back on for Tims this time around on the Pango. And with the Fire Blast and the Ignite, it should be more than enough to take down Tims. And it will be. Tims will sneak up from the backside. Jackie already just harassing away. Cuckoo, though, going to try and TP, but the ensnare. On the first hit again from Jackie for the second time today. And Cuckoo, well, he's just going to have to go to the graveyard now.
Fox, the perspective casting onto the low ground on the ramp is pretty hard. It does happen sometimes. They are making a play on Jackie here.
He does have Battle Trance, but this will be a massive kill for T1 if they can get it, and they'll pop the Mortimer's Kisses. Battle Trance has been expended, and now the rest of the team are making their way over, but Jackie is already so low, and they just want the one damn kill. Jackie, he will go down to the Scatter Blast, but now the Sonic Wave out. Yopash, he's going to get Zephyr, and it looks like they've got Whitemon. So it's still a decent trade, as long as Carl gets himself out of there. I think T1 will probably be satisfied with that. Certainly getting involved. The Skem can be spotted here by Whitemon, but they'd love to go onto Yopash. Problem is, he's going to be perfectly fine with the support there of the Bane. So instead, they'll turn back in onto Whitemon. See if they can burst him down. Yopash, a very aggressive blink in. Cookie's way off the mark, but they roar him up. They just want the Quap dead, and it looks like this might be the first death for Yopash, and they get him. Gabby will take the kill, and that's what you wanted to see there from T1. Gem, Carl, he's going to land the X. Won't throw out the Torrent though, instead Nightmare will be there, though Skem does get stunned up, but again it's a very weird team fight from T1 thus far, as they haven't really fully committed. And Boom Esports, they will fully commit if they want to, and that they do. They start to move in, not really finding the target yet as FBZ, he's going to be targeted here by T1. A lot of HP being removed right now, but Nightmare is there from Skemp to try and save his FBZ. He is still alive. Tims, meanwhile, will come in now with the Rolling Thunder. It's going to be a nice stun out as Jackie does move in with that Battle Trance onto Cuckoo. They've got rid of Whitemon, and now the Sonic Wave out. Chapoy, he lands on absolutely everybody as they even find Gabby. They seem to want to move up top lane. Maybe even go mid. Carl, he's shown up again, and FBC, he's just so confident moving into that Kunkka, and they just blow him up. He has no HP right now, as Whitemon will be the third to go. It seems like a very similar story, Jonathan, from the last 2 games, as Boom are not slowing down anytime soon.
Pretty up there. Damage is pretty good with the Maelstrom. They will go for the defense here on T1, though.
They have to try. Boat Torrent is out onto Jackie, but do they have that burst damage to really get rid of him? He does have the Aegis anyway, so he's going to wait out the first life. Nice start for T1. See if they can follow up as FBZ will move in, and now Jackie gets roared up, but where's your follow-up? Gabby's going to try and rush in with the Scatter Blast, the meld, and the Cookie. They've got Jackie. He did not press that ulti button, and Boom Esports need to rush the hell away as Skem now will be chased down. They'll have plenty of vision with that Fade Grenade. Tim's unable to stick around to help. T1 damage. It could be scary timing now with that DD room up on the Quap. Is FBZ going to just charge right in with the chains out, and now the Rolling Thunder to follow up, but where is it? There it is, right in onto the Beastmaster. They want Cuckoo dead first, but the boat is going to fly in to try and protect. They've got Tim surely, as he cannot roll away, and Cuckoo, he tries to TP out, but they get the kill in time, and now they're onto Carl. They want that Kunkka dead, but it looks like they're going to have to leave him be. At least for now, they turn back in onto Whitemon instead. And it's going to be a 2-for-1 trade in the favor of Boom.
Get some vision out. T1 still clumping around as a team, trying to get control of their bot jungle, but they are at least cutting off the split push coming out from FBZ. He's been forced to clump up. They might fight around this rune, though.
Tim's going to get X'd up into the Torrent and the boat with the Mortimer's Kisses. They just throw everything with the kitchen sink at Tim's to make sure he does die. And now they really want Skem on that Bane. They'll rush for him. The Nightmare going to buy a bit of time to Skem. He might be able to walk away, but no, he will eventually burn out. Instead, Whitemon, though, does drop as FBZ tries to find another target for his team to jump, and the buyback will be there. Tim's, he needs to rejoin this team fight as they roll right through Jackie's BKB, and they're getting through the HP pool. They have Battle Trance available if they need it, and now Tim's, a big Rolling Thunder through two. Cuckoo's going to drop. Zephyr's blinked out of there, and so has Gabby. And they do not want this team fight any longer, as Yopaj is still going to have a look around for more. Gabby will remain melded on that dire triangle, and it does seem as though he'll get away with it.
They're in. Kisses are available along with a Bullet and Roar, so this could be a bit messy for Boom if they don't find a pick off first.
Whitemon still being very annoying from that high ground. The Yopaj now going to try and dump in and deal with this Ogre. Meanwhile, Gabby looking for a way into this team fight himself. Whitemon dropping very low though. The Sonic Wave will get rid of him as now Tim's with the Rolling Thunder again. He's going to land on Cuckoo, and now the Fiend's Grip. It's caught out Gabby. Skem with the tip immediately, knowing there was no way to cancel the Fiend's Grip off. And Carl's forced the BKB and just run back towards the base. As Boom Esports, they will stick around the tier 2. In fact, they want to dive tier 3 towers. But can they really dive Carl? I don't think so. T1 should be prepared to try and fight, especially with that Torrent Storm up on Carl. But things haven't been too smooth as of late. FBZ will chain in. They'll Fire Blast him up and lock him down with the Mortimer's Kisses and the Roar, but Yopaj, he'll jump in and try to stop all this from happening. Still, FBZ has gone. And maybe now you can force the defense, really, as Boom Esports cannot fight without him. Tim's just going to roll away. T1 might feel the need to keep pushing, but now Tim's, he'll turn around again. Yopaj with a Sonic Wave out onto 4 heroes. But can they really fight? Whitemon's gone, and now the Fiend's Grip again. It's caught Carl, and there's no cancelling. What a Rolling Thunder out from Tim's. And that's something you just don't really expect to happen, John. The good old U-turn there from our Pango. It ends up paying off. Jackie, though, looks like he's going to move his way up. He's got that secondary life with the Aegis. This time FBZ may not try to rush into the tier 3, as they were prepared last time around, though Mortimer's Kisses have been expended, and Jackie will lose that first life again. It's a good start here for T1. FBZ, though, pretending to chain in, as he does end up not really going in, but Yopaj has, with the blink out, he does get the Roar out. The Nightmare's going to save it, the boat flies in, Yopaj is gone. No buyback available for the Quap, and T1 can really fight this one out now, as they're going to try, but Carl, he's been focused down. Jackie trying to chase him out, but there's so much control on the Troll that he cannot really just fight, and he is going to drop. A very rare mistake from our Queen of Pain, but Yopaj does go too far, and it does cost the side of Boom quite heavily. Force the fight. FBZ is going to be the one to break the smoke, but they saw Yopaj. He'll blink away. Meanwhile, Skem's going to be fine. Jackie, though, is going to get roared up through the BKB, and Whitemon jumps in. They really want that Bane. They've got Skem locked down. Meanwhile, Yopaj has jumped in. Cuckoo, he gets taken out right off the bat, and now Skem can just buy back into the team fight as Tim's. He's going to drop to boot. Meanwhile, Zephyr, though, has also been chased down and locked down here on the Snapfire, so he should be another casualty of war, and he will be. At 2 for 2 so far. Cooldown on that first level. Oh, but they might find him immediately. Whitemon, he's in with the Ignite. Can they lock him down? Aeon Disc already procs, so he's forced to blink away. In the meantime, they do come in from the backside. Boom Esports is still trying to find a way to force this fight. But Torrent is going to land on Carl, and it looks like T1 are happy to just kite out. FBZ, though, chaining right in, trying to force the fight. It's not happening yet. Carl is still just kiting away from the side of Boom Esports as they chase him down. Who have they caught? It's going to be Zephyr on the Snapfire, but in the meantime, Skem has died, and Gabby, he's cleaning up. He's found Tim's to boot. They even do take down that Snapfire, but now they can work on towards FBZ, and the damage output, Gabby, he's just annihilating them right now. A big Sonic Wave and a double Sonic Wave out, however, but it doesn't seem to be enough as Jackie with the Battle Trap. He's going to try and fight by himself, but here comes the Torrent Storm, and here comes Gabby onto Yopaj. He's got the Queen of Pain down, and it seems like the Troll is all by himself. As FBZ, though, he'll chain in with the chains out. He does get Carl on that Kunkka, but Jackie is still looking to die as Gabby's got a Rampage on the TA, and it might just be a double. FBZ's going to pop the Bloodstone. It's not going to be enough. A double Rampage out for Gabby.
could be. This could be the start of that momentum swing. Boom, just forcing that fight for so long. They can't afford these prolonged fights. That's where T1 shines, you know, with the boat out, with how durable they are. Yeah, you're ripping through them with FBZ, but the damage output of Gabby is just so high now, and they're going to go for tier 4s. No buyback in FBZ, no buyback in Yopaj with the damage of Gabby. This is a tough defense for Boom.
It certainly is. Tim's with the Rolling Thunder, gonna try and buy a bit of time as the buyback is there from Jackie. Into the Battle Trance and the Fiend's Grip, they've held down Gabby, they've got the TA, but the Force Staff gonna save. Still Gabby falling and he does go down. He's gonna buy back though, as they get the Torrent Storm out. Jackie's being controlled up and they've got the Troll Warlord. That has to be it. That has to be the GG call to come, as T1 will just put the nail on the coffin here. Boom Esports, they've only got Tim's left and that's it. He's got buyback, but there's no way to defend by himself, and the GG will be called. T1 are not going to tap out after 3 games. They will force it to a game number 4 of this grand final.
Yeah.